Martinez, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome, everyone, to the Woodshed, East Lansing, Michigan. Spartan Stadium on the banks of the Red Cedar and home to Michigan State. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Michigan State Spartans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Ducks will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to try to return this one. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Spartans' offense will go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
The Spartans will call on their punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He'll field the punt and take it back. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. So the Oregon Ducks offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they are led up front by a powerful offensive line that opens up an array of possibilities, Jesse.
No question it's the identity of this offense. Multiple players up front that are going to play in the National Football League. This unit is going to be up for the Joe Moore Award at the end of the year for the outstanding O-line, David. They are going to try and establish the line of scrimmage with their physicality.
Man, it's a tremendous challenge with this defensive line because you know that. Like, you've got to be aggressive. You've got to be physical. I've got to take away their ability to run the football first. This unit's nasty. They're dirty. I love it.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Finds his big tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback. He makes a sure tackle. Here comes second down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Wants to throw again. Tight end finds a soft spot. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The Ducks are threatening on first and goal. He'll keep it himself. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And who says option football is dead now in college football? How about that in the opening drive of the game, taking advantage of the athleticism you have at quarterback, and they're able to get a touchdown off of it early here, Dave.
And it's just so frustrating because defensively it makes you play so slow. Like, it literally becomes basketball is man-to-man. I got the quarterback. I got the pitch. Makes defenses slow down. Let's see how they adjust after this first drive.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. And the Spartans with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to the ground. Finds finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. They punted on their first drive of the game, and now they have to convert on 3rd down to avoid doing it again. Back to throw, it's Childs. Got it in the middle, it's Marsh. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. The Spartans with the 1st and 10. They'll run play action. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. That first down was rather unproductive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down from the 16. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Thurman. And he's wrestled to the ground. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long, ball's at the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Spartans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. The sure hands, it's Hunter. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Offense getting set for 1st down. Here comes the heat. Got a man, it's Hughes. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. With the catch, it's Boston. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. And the Ducks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Going for 6. Pulls it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I'll tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. The Spartans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Give to the running back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Lining up to convert 3rd down. To the air, it's Childs. The sure hands, it's McCray. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Working on the right. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the 2nd and get this game rolling again. So 1st down here as they go back to work. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCray. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. It's Marsh. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. And the Spartans will try to punch it in on first and goal. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Off play action. It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown Spartans. After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to throw it all the way back across the field. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it first and 10 from just across the 50. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Got it in the middle, it's Boston. And they make the connection, and he's got it at the 10-yard line, set up with a red zone opportunity. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on second and goal from the 6. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Oregon! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Off play action on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Navigates that mass of bodies and gets 4 out to the 17. The Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. On the move. Finds a little space. Makes it past the marker. Across the 35. Out of bounds at the 36. And a really good pickup as they're starting to move. And the Spartans are rolling down the field. Might as well give it to him again. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Looking for a man. It's Childs. Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The Spartans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They bring the punter onto the field now.
Number 96 on to punt it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They take over late in the half, enough time to put put together a drive. Looking to throw on first down. Bringing the heat. Wide open downfield. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down.
And you really want your best player to be your quarterback, to be your leader. And he's been that all year long. Dude, he's in the top 10 passing in all of college football, and he's leading this team very much in the Heisman race. And guess what? Got a chance to end the year strong, make a statement, and go out and be maybe the best player in all of college football.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? Now the play fake. Intercepted, number 19. Taking it the other way. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Sparty.
And doing a great job in coverage. Obviously, you got to play run first as a linebacker always. That's your first thought process. But then reading the QB's eyes, breaking on the football, catching it. And then from there, it was easy. Just take it right to the house.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Pulls it in. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the third. Oh, he wants it all. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Makes the grab. It's Collier. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air. It's Childs. Got the back over the middle. And he was knocked down immediately. Very short pickup on that one. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. It's complete to the left. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. Punt is on its way. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive.
Looking for a huge play. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And last week was great for this young man. But man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
Snagged in the middle. It's low. They stop him right at the 40-yard line. It's fourth down. Will they bring out the punt team? Just enough time for one final play of the half. He might want another 4th down. They'll throw for it. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. Touchdown, Oregon! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
How about the Hail Mary? Listen, you're supposed to throw that thing way up in the air. He puts it up in the air high. The defender, you're not supposed to try to catch it. You're supposed to knock it down. It gets deflected. And how about the concentration by the receiver to catch the football, make the play with all those bodies around him?
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a fascinating one going on in East Lansing. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Spartan Stadium.
And the Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Finds his man. It's Boston. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Running back searching for a hole. At the 45 on his way. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. The Ducks, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Caught behind the line. It's Hunter. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Slings it. Finds space on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. The give to the back. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Buys a little extra time. Touchdown, Ducks! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And it's now the 2nd time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, week to week, you just never know, which is why we're here with an update. Arkansas State fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. The thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough, and they could just find a way. They're trailing by 10 to South Alabama. Anything can happen down the stretch here in the Sun Belt. It's why we're here to keep you posted, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to throw, it's Childs. Fires to the big fella. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Trying to take it back. The stiff arm gets him loose. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Looking deep. He's got it inside the 30. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This offense always looking for those big, explosive plays, and now they've got it just inside the 30. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Ducks in a good spot here with second and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Sends it back in motion. Looking downfield on first down. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. This time, he'll be stopped behind the line, and they'll pretty much give back what they just gained. That brings us to 3rd and goal from the 6 after they went backwards on the last one. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going for the goal line. Into the house. Touchdown, Oregon! And at this point, they're just rubbing their noses in it.
There's nothing positive to be able to take away from this. You got beat down, you move on to the next game, start working on the next opponent. This one's over.
Oregon 49, Michigan State 14.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The play action fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. The Spartans send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll haul it in right around the logo. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. With the catch, it's Hunter. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Ducks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hunter. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Complete to the right. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's 1st down in the red zone at the 10. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Steps away. Touchdown, Ducks! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Power football with the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. And the Spartans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Back to pass, it's Childs. Makes the catch, it's Bonner. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thurman. Oh, he found a space on the right. Tag! Touchdown, Michigan State! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way you coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that, put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
On the move from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. He wants to take the top off. Makes the catch down the right side. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Boston. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Not much room to run. Let's give him 1 to the 33. Now facing a 3rd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds the tight end. Breaks into the open. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick completion to the right. Can't get him to the ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And the offense takes control of this football game. I tell you what, this offense doesn't wow you at every position. They've got some good players. They find a way to put drives together. They find a way to score. But this team is undefeated. This team is a force to be reckoned with, continuing to stay undefeated.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Use the play fake, down a throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And the Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Childs. Plucks it out of the air.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today, too, Dave. They had a really good game plan coming in this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today. We kicked them in the face.
Grab behind the line. It's Johnson.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
He fires to the left side. And it's caught inside the 15. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all three phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan, meat face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA